Hello everybody, this is Sonia. I'm in Australia. Today we're going to work on this piece here. I have changed it. I put on something, where is it? Can't see, a circle, and I took it off because it was not the right thing for here. But then I took the circle off, which I don't know where that is. When I say circle, I had a little thing like that and I put it there, and it just didn't suit the overall thing. So I made these three little woven thingies, they are, you know, and put on a heart. I made these pieces here, and I really like that. It's a straight stitches woven through then with other thread. Today I'm going to just put one more of these little pieces here, a little bud. So you need a piece of I'm going to actually make a knot because I can do this really small here. Let's see, 20 is make it, use the least amount of ribbon as I possibly can. There we go. Now you just want to put that. I'm not going to move it. I was going to, but I'm not going to because I don't want to ruin the thing, the piece of work. I'm going to put that there. That's one bit. Now I like to do them as close as I possibly can because, you know, you want them really close together. These little bud things, without going through the thread on the back. Okay, right. I've only got a bit of this thread, but I want to make this, and I'll do it if it's. You've just got to be careful. You can use it; it'll work. Just using a tiny bit, it will work. I'll make this one as close as I can. Maybe you got it really close up, so you're nearly overlapping it. Okay, we are sort of overlapping it a bit. And it seems like I did a good job of getting it there, but anyway. Oh, I might have to do something about that bead needle I was using. It's so good to have a needle where you can get your thread through the right place. It was very curvy. I don't know if you watched me the other day, but I was trying to use this round the corner needle nearly that I've got here. And I couldn't find the right place to come up through the top because it was crooked. Right, so we just want to pull it down so you've got that nice little effect on the end of it, see? Okay, so that was plenty of thread, plenty of silk ribbon, yeah, plenty of that. Right, so this idea with the circles is something that you put on something different to this. It's not the right thing to use it on, okay? Right, you know, the things I've got other pieces of work that I could use them on and show you one day what's going on with that. And I don't know about what other sort of little bits here I'm going to use because I wanted to stick with either gold or silver, and so far I've gone with the silver. This is sort of a silvery gold colour-ish, or I don't know. Excuse me, that might not be a word, is it? I think, I don't know. Dear, excuse me, I'm just having my morning, I've changed my morning thing to a shake thing that I have to try to build myself. I can't explain anything on a minute. I have a lot of issues with things, and I need to get some vitamins and things into a person, okay? Right. Now, just to fill me up, make me feel better because I'm losing a lot of me goodness out of my body, I think. Anyway, I've been asleep again this morning after getting up. I've been sleeping so good just lately. Oh, for night time, geez, it's been good. Gee, I don't want it that long. I'm going to cut a bit off. I should probably iron that, but don't have to worry about that because it's not going to make a difference. It doesn't, to me anyway. I've never seen it make any difference having the creases in it, to be honest, because once you sew it, it sort of stays in the right place. It doesn't look crinkled. I mean, now I say that, we'll just see what happens when we do it, eh? So you want to come up in the centre of this, of what you've put there, right? A bit higher if I can, without going through anything on the back. You just don't want to go through anything on the back, okay? Now, we're going to go over there like so, give it like an angle, and make this a leaf by doing the same way, just stitching it through, pull it through, really careful, really careful. Now you can cross them over, or you can just go right underneath it as close as you can get, because I've got a feeling that this one might not be, that bit there might not be far enough together. I might do that, because I'm thinking that's a little bit, there's a gap there and I don't like that. If I can lift it up a bit. Righto. That worked. Well, so we can do this then. We can have this the same as the other ones. So you want to start there so it'll come across that piece. Okay? You want it to come across it. Take it through to the back. Now we've got that. And I think that looks pretty good. You've got to put this piece here going across, and we're going to do that. Easy and nice, and I can never cut straight with these little scissors. It's got to be nice and done well. Give us a good needle here, please. That's a bit too small, the eye on that one. I've got one here on there. Why wouldn't I have one here? Because it's just typical of me. I must have put them in the other needle. I've had this out in the lounge room, and I must have put it in the other pin cushion. My needles. So now I'm going to have to see. I'll get the one I was just using, I think. It will work. Hang on. This one here is okay. It's okay. Some green. Right. That's not the same, is it? Yeah. Well, I don't know why I thought that, because of course it is the same. I know. I'm mixing up things here together. I'm going to have to find myself a file, because I've got a bad fingernail bit getting caught on everything. Sorry about this, I'll just have to cut it off, I suppose. Okay, now I think I said I was going to take that out, but I haven't done it. I don't know if I will. I don't know. So you want to get yourself a bit of cotton, whatever you're using, and move that out of the road. Come up on the side here, like that. I hope I got a knot. I better check. Yeah, I think so. Good. And you go over there. No, that's not what I'm doing, is it? Hang on. This way. Oh, well, it just depends how you hold it. It's up to you. I suppose it's going to be easier this way. I mean, I'm not going through anything. Oh, yes, I am. Everything possible. I've picked up everything. Oh, dear. You're going to come back across here. The thing is, you cannot afford to pick them things up, because they will all get caught in your stitch, and you will pull it through and wreck the whole lot. Okay, so now I'm going to cast on 7. I'm sure that's what I did before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops, come undone. It's just like pretty easy. Now when you go to pull it through, if it's coming through nicely, just let it go. If it's not coming, don't force it. You might have to fix something. You probably shouldn't have let go of it, but so try not to let go of it if you're going to make one of these. Just try not to let go of them. Make sure that these little edge bits are sitting up here. Hang on to it carefully and pull it down. Now I may have put too many stitches on it, so too many wraps. I'm going to go up in this at the beginning and I'm going to fasten this down a bit better. Just go through the first bit of it. Hang on. It was a bit rough there, don't you? Probably needed to be over a bit further. Just hanging on. So now I need to make these bits coming down here. Make a stem on it. So I'm just going to go along and make a couple of chain stitches. I think. And I don't like to make the stems that too straight. I like to have a bit of natural curve and things to them. Another one. We go back at the back. Yeah, come up. I pull it down first. You can come up there at the other side of that. Not at the same hole, or you pull the cotton back through. And we're just going to whip this stitch up here. This is only because I really like the stems to look like this. They make them thicker and they're nice and, you know, for that. Here we go. Now we have a couple of spiky bits. Or spiky or whatever, they're sort of little fake leaf thingies, aren't they? I do 3 sometimes. I might like to do 3. One there, one there. There's this tiny little flying thing flying around here. You might have seen it, I don't know. It's trying to get in the work too. There we go. So that's how I did those. If you can see that there, it's like it's a flower bud with a stem and so forth on it. Really good. Rightio, now I might have another mouthful of drink. I have to see what. All the pieces have got at least something in them, righto? So now all I've got to do is work out what I'm going to do with the rest of it. I like how that turned out. That looks really good, doesn't it? I'm going to put some beads on here today. I've got to get some work done on this, I really do. Really can't put the same colour on, but gee, they look good, don't they? They do too. Alright. Don't want to make a mistake. Oh yes, we'll have those. They look good. Bead needle, one that doesn't go around the corner, please. I might even have a new one in here somewhere I might be able to get out. Here we go, I do. Although these are not too bad, look. Oh no, that one's a bit skew with. It's threading them that's the thing, isn't it, though? Definitely the threading of them that's the thing. Right. My husband's doing the housework. He used to always get it, oh well, most of, when I say that, he does the floors and that, usually when I'm not here. But if I've got to go to the shop and I can't, so I'm in here out of his way. So he can do it. Has he done his yard work this morning already? Oh dear. Come on, Sonia, you can do this. Try the other end. I find that people say that, and I do sometimes do it, and it does work. Yeah, look at that. It did, it really did. Ah, there, come on. Do not have all day. Oh, why don't they make just a bit longer eye on these things? I've got some of them ones that the eye goes the full length of it, but I really don't like using them for some reason. I don't know why. It'd make life a lot easier for me probably, but I might look at this so I can see it, maybe not so much you, because it's not going to help me just that you're looking at it. I've got to do it so I can see it, don't I? I've got it there so you can see it. I'll thread it. Oh dear. I nearly did. And the needle threaders don't help because they won't fit through the hole in the they don't fit through the hole in the bead needle. It's just something that we've got to tackle. I'll have one more go. Then I'll have to see if I can find something different. Could be the thread might be too thick too. They've got the hole right through the centre and I don't want to use that. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be difficult, I'm just trying to be... If I'm not comfortable using it, I stick them in myself too much to do that because they've got points on both ends. I'll put this back in this packet. Is that where I got it from? Did I take it out of the packet or did I get it out of the... I don't think I got it out of the packet. I might have to buy some with a bit bigger hole in it if I can. I'll put it in the packet anyway. It must have come from there eventually. Maybe one day. Oh, come on. They don't like to come out of here, do they, either? Come on, move. Alright, gotcha. I think this one's got a bigger hole in it. Oh, there you go. Got him. It doesn't help that I don't have long fingernails there either, does it? Something to grab hold of it with. Now, I'm going to put these, I'm thinking I'll put these, am I going to put these? What do you reckon, Sonia? What about the light one? Oh, nice, probably not quite right. I don't know what I think about them. Oh dear. Let's see what I'm doing here and knock everything down. A bit more variety in this one. I might just put these ones back because I'm not real sure about that. Okay, these have got more colour. These are a bit better. Move these away. The blue ones, oh, you can't see them. The jewel. How about these blue ones? Nah, that's not right either. Where'd they come from? Out of there? The pinks are nice, that's nice. Greens, love the greens. There they are, sorry about that. I'll show you. The yellow, no, I don't want it either. But these purpley ones, too light. I want something to make an impact on it, sort of be able to see them. They're nice enough, those ones, aren't they? I'll use the glassy looking ones. Well, they are glass. No, they've got nothing happening, have they? They're plain. Too plain. I might use the blues. I might use these blues. Because I've got a lot of blue bits on here. Oh yeah, they look good. I don't know why I changed my mind to those, but I'm going to have 3 of them. Take it out that way a bit. In that direction over there. I don't want to block this bit out too much because I'm going to actually... Geez, I don't have a lot in there, do I? I think I might undo that. Where is it? Here. Had to change a heart there because I want to put a row of stitching along there. I can't have that too close, so I'm going to have a smaller bead. I know I'm fiddling about, but I'm not actually. I'm working. I'm actually working on what I'm doing. These are a bit smaller. And, oh, they're the same colour. That'd be right, to the same colour into the yellow ones. Yeah. I don't know what I've done wrong by putting them there. I really don't. How about this one? I'm sure I'm going to decide any minute now, so nobody panic. Yeah. I'll put these on because that's what I'm going to go with. Righto, we've decided now. If I come up close enough to that. These are a lot smaller and I really like the size of these. Use them a fair bit. Take it that way a bit. Now I just put the 3 of them on and put the cotton back down at the back, and I'm going to actually go over the cotton in between the beads because I want to hold them down flat, and you only have to really do one. That's okay. Now I'm thinking I might put just 2 there because I'm really close to that and I don't want to bump into it. And then I'm going to come up through the back and going over the top of that piece of thread in between the 2 of them. Okay. Go to the next one down here. Do 3 on this one, I think, if I'm far enough away. I've been out there cutting up paper too in that lounge room. I try to get it all in the bin, but it never works. I'm not allowed to cut up paper now. Well, I don't say that. Nobody said I wasn't allowed, but I try not to cut up any for a while if I don't have to do it, I won't, because I don't want to put mess on my hubby's clean floor for a while. Oh, well, you know, I don't need to do it anyway, but when you're sitting there and you're cutting up paper and some might land on your lap or something, the little tiny flecks are those bits you can't see or get, and then you stand up and they get all over the floor. I've dropped that. I've got it. Nobody panic. I've got it. See, this colour goes good with the ribbon too. That's rounded. That's not a bead. That's just a broken bit. That is. So look at how far away I am from that. Goodness gracious me, Sonia. I do not want to have to thread the needle, so I'm going to take these beads back through here. You can get very badly sidetracked with these things. I'm going to push it back through the hole. Hopefully it will go back through there. Well, it didn't matter because it didn't make a stitch, so it is. I don't mind if I'm coming up through the green bit of thread either, because I know that it's really close to the end, so I don't want them floating up there in the distance. Do I? Now I've got to find out something that I want to do around these ones here. If I push it down like that and then go down in there, and then if I let it go once the needle's in place, and then come up between the beads, you don't have to do the whole three, because usually you can only, if you just come up between two, it'll hold it down. And make sure your stitches are hidden right underneath so you can't see them. Okay. Haven't bought beads for a while, have I? I've been through a lot of them, so I've got out a lot of different ones that I haven't used for a long time, so I've been using some of them. A lot of the ones that I have in other boxes, though, are big beads. I don't use a lot of. That's a small something there, that's not right. Hopefully we can get this done so we can put something down that one and see what that's going to look like there. I think it'll be nice. I do like the colour of this background piece here. It's brilliant, this background bit. I'm going to do a couple of videos today. I've got a lady coming to visit me tomorrow to bring me a button and put around my neck in case I fall over. People just have to do these things, don't they? They can't help themselves. I will be fine. I'm not planning on falling over, but she said, while Jeremy's having to go out a fair bit more than usual because I can't, and leave me by myself, I need to have some way, and especially since I fell over a few times and had to get to the ambulance, I need to have this button, and if I fall, it's got this code on it and it presses and they come and pick me up. You know, if I'm by myself and can't get to a phone or something. And she said it doesn't cost me anything for the first year. It's all government thing, and then after that, if I want to still keep it, I pay $40 a year, which I suppose is not bad, because then, you know, as if Jeremy's got to go away to the doctors or anything because he goes to Orange to the ear specialist sometimes, then I'm here by myself for a few hours on my own, so, and I don't mind that, I'm fine, but everybody else is worried that, you know, and I suppose now I should too worry about it. If I just sit around and do a bit, I'm right. He usually moves me lunch for me, and I just sit there and watch a movie or something if I can't sew. Just depends what I feel like doing, I suppose. I used to go with him on the bus, but I don't go with him to that because when you get there, you've got to be able to walk up over this big bridge and over the railway line, and I can't do that. Go up over the bridge because it's not far from the station. I could get a taxi, but then, what's the point in me going there and costing him money when he can walk there in 5 minutes? Because it's more money that it costs for taxis, and it costs nothing for me to go on the bus. But it's a 3-hour drive for something that usually only takes an hour and a quarter by car, because it goes all around the place. It's got to go around the place to get there. It's got to go to other towns, of course, as well. That's too far away. I'm going to go back through there again. I'm going to come up here again. I'm going to get some more, put these on, and then I'm going to see what we're going to sew down that other bit before I do any more of this, because I know I didn't make this time very long, so I've got a bit more time. I just didn't think I'd need to, but I didn't realise how long it was going to take me to look for things. I have been feeling so much better since I've been sleeping. Oh, it's been so good. It's been incredible how much better you feel, because, gee, I get knocked around really bad. And that was a reason, too, why I was having that drink, because if I wasn't sleeping properly, geez, I was feeling crook. I was going to the toilet too many times in the night when the diabetes makes this happen, they say, but I don't know, it's just really not good. Getting up all night, going to the toilet every hour, even sometimes every half hour or something. It was ridiculous, and I wasn't getting enough rest. But now I've been sleeping, so that's good. I've been sleeping in between trips. I suppose you don't really need to know this, but a lot of you ladies that watch me are probably having some sort of difficulties as well, so you just tell me about, and it's not nice, is it? But anyway, we're still getting on there. We're still right. We're good. We're all good. We're not, everybody's got their own issues, and it's all important to all of us. Our own issues are important to us, aren't they? I'm sorry if I'm grizzling at you about it. Don't mean to. I'm not actually grizzling as much as I'm just talking to you. I haven't got anything exciting to tell you yet. I'm waiting for that gopher. Me scooter. Call it a gopher, it's a scooter. I'm going to actually go and put on a few beads out this way now. I feel I need a couple out this way. And if I press that button on that thing and stop it from beeping at me, where did that go? Here we go. I can give you another 5 minutes, I think. Oops. Oh no, I didn't. I unthreaded the needle. It's going to go in easy though. We're going to do that. We've got to do that. Come on. It's in there. It's in there. It is in there. Come on. That's the way. I did it. Birds are having a word out there today. I'm going to turn this off before it screams. Doesn't that look pretty? That does look pretty. So I've got a fair bit of work to do on this. I can see it everywhere. Work. Oops. I think it was only a piece of paper, I don't know. I'm going to have to end this off now because I'll come back on. I'll put on some more while. Next time I have to thread up the bead needle, I'll get some more over this way. Tighten that up. Sort of giving myself an idea though what I want to do as we're going along, you see. Doing a bit in each patch. I have an eye problem. Hair's hanging down there, which is not good because I've got it pinned up. I mean, I forgot to bring that thing over here to get the fluff off. What is that? A bit of something stuck on there. Righto, now let's get a piece of cotton, needle and cotton, and do this here with something else over the top of it, and I don't think I want it to be that. Whereabouts do these go? Up there. I'm going to have to sit on over here for a minute because I can't reach up there. The camera's there and I don't want to knock it over. Okie dokie. Now, I want to put something over the top of this stitch because I just like to have 2 rows of things. Oops, I'll have that needle, thank you. I'll have yellow if I can find one. This one here, that'll do. It's a variegated one, but it will work okay. It's a bit sharp, it might work. It will work. So I do like to do these. So if I sneak down here, if I come from out of there, supposedly underneath this one, righto, and I go up here, just to this top bit, and down in here, maybe not make it as big as the one that you've already put in. This is a Cretan stitch and it's done actually with to make a leaf. Well, I've seen them doing it with make a leaf, but I like doing it like this. It's one of my favourites, one of my very favourite. I like this cross stitch, buttonholes, blanket stitch, feather stitch. As you will see, there's all the ones that's on here. I've left my book out there too in the ledger, and somebody wanted to know, oh yeah, the lady, Tundra Kid, she wanted to know what the name of it is, and I'm sorry I've left it in the other room. Hopefully I'll get myself back in here in the next couple of days. Well, I will, and I'll doesn't that look good? And I'll bring in the book and show you again, okay? You said something about you wanted something that was more explicit in helping you to do the stitches. I think this is okay, this one that I showed you, but I'm sure that I've got others that are a lot more detailed. I can go and have a look anyway and see what I can find. I've showed them in the past, the different ones that I have. And mind you, the one that this lady does is really good. It really is good book. But if you're learning to, there's sometimes people like to have a bit more of an explanation. What have I done there? I've twisted that when I went through there somehow. What have I done here? I'll have to go back and fix it. Go through under this way, don't you? That's better. So, but even if you watch people do, some people do really fast videos and you can't really see what they're doing. I try to do as many things that show you as I can. I've done a few stitch ones, but if you're looking for, there's a lot of different ones in there I've never done before, so, you know, I can't commit myself to anything anymore because I don't know whether I'll be able to get it done or not, because of things that I have to do as well. So, because I'm not very good at this commitments. I used to always be able to tell you what I was going to do and get it done, but not anymore. To be honest with you, I do my best. But you never know what sort of a day we're going to have, do you? Never know what sort of day we're going to have. Our cat seems pretty lonely, but we think we know what it is. There was a cat that lived next door. And when I say he seems pretty lonely, he seems weird. Anyway, we had a cat that lived next door, and for years he come over and he visited with him at the door, and they used to sit there and mew at one another, you know, what the cats do. And this cat hasn't been there for quite a while. Jeremy did ask the neighbour what, you know, if he's seen him about anything. He reckoned he did, but I think he might be gone somehow. The neighbour did own him, but I think maybe he's gone. I don't know where he went to. Don't even want to think about that. His name was Gilbert, and he was our cat's friend, you know. Minky used to love coming there and talking to him. And now Minky seems a bit quieter. He comes to the door, he sits there for a while, and then he goes away, waits, and that's really sad when you think about it, isn't it? I cannot afford to get another cat, not financially, but for reasons of, you know, when you get older, they're a little bit hard to handle, especially if they're small and they might trip me over or something. I don't know. We've had Minky nearly 7 years now, and he's a good bloke. Jeremy has a game with him sometimes. He has a game by himself. He was in there this morning, first thing, running through the room, running through the bedroom. You could hear him going up the hall. He's landing like a little horse. He'd jump up on the bed and take off again, just making sure that we were going to wake up on time, I suppose. Excuse me for that. That was sorry about that. Okay, so now I better go. But that's what we've done today so far. So we'll come back in a little while, do a bit more on this. Okay, thank you for watching. I'll talk to you later. Okay, goodbye.